Hey guys, this is Jake here at Canadian Cutting Edge. Thanks for stopping by. I've just got a little bit of news to share with you. First off, the Patreon winner for the end of March, so beginning of April. Those of you who are wondering what this is, if you're fairly new to the channel, my Patreon supporters, if you want to join, feel free, just go to patreon.com/CCE. At the end of every month, at the beginning of the following month, when the Patreon support comes in, of all the supporters that I have, I do a random number draw on Google Random Number Generator. This month it was 34 people. And then I look down the list of my supporters, count down to the number that it was. This time it was 17, as per the screenshot. And the 17th name, whoever that was, well, I'll tell you in a minute, but whoever it is, whatever the number is, that person wins one of the knives that I reviewed in the previous month. So from March, I only reviewed like a dozen knives or so. A couple of them were knives that I'm keeping, so I gave the winner a list of the knives and they chose one. But first off, the name of the winner is Joseph Golan from Israel. He's been a supporter for several months now. Congratulations, Joseph. I packed up the package and I got it ready to mail. Gone to the Canada Post system and the applet that I use there. Turns out I can't mail anything, any packages anyways, to Israel because they've shut down because of the stupid COVID-19 virus. So I've already communicated with Joseph. You'll be getting this package sometime after Israel opens the border again, and we'll ship that to you. For those of you who are wondering which knife he chose, I'm not going to unpack this. I'll show you a picture right now. Yeah, he wanted that two-sun slip joint. Oh, TS130. It's an awesome knife. I sharpened it up, gave it not a super mirror edge, but I gave it a nice, decent mirror edge finish on the cutting edge. It's a beautiful knife. I hope you're really going to like it, Joseph. If you want to become a Patreon supporter so that next month, next month you'll get in the draw, that's not the kind of supporters I want. I want supporters who want to support Canadian Cutting Edge because they want to support Canadian Cutting Edge, and the chance to win a knife is just a bonus. That's the kind of people I'm looking for. So if you want to sign up and support Canadian Cutting Edge, because I do need support, we're just about at the 4-year mark. A little bit, actually before my first year anniversary for the channel, I already had company Ganzo. They were sending me a lot of knives for free. I made arrangements with other companies that would be sending me knives for free. And because I live on a disability pension, most of you who know me know that I've got a number of health issues and I'm on disability, although it doesn't look it, does it? Because today I'm feeling pretty good. I don't have an easy income, and so I decided when I started this channel to only review things that I can get outside of my home finances. I wasn't going to use my personal money at all because, I got to support, my wife, and I've got grown kids, but sometimes they have needs as well still when they're just starting off. I got to adjust myself here because my back is very sore. And so it was easy then, but lately I don't get any, I get a couple things a year, but almost nothing for free. So I need the Patreon supporters. I've got a great vendor at White Mountain Knives who sends me knives at a significant discount, so that really helps an awful lot. So if you're looking for knives, check out White Mountain Knives. Especially if you're in North America. And you can get 10% off anything at that store when you use the coupon code CCE for Canadian Cutting Edge. So that's a really good deal. And that's where I get probably 80% of my knives now. Real Steel still sends me, the odd knife, and I appreciate that very much, Real Steel. You guys are awesome. I'm expecting their new kitchen set. Ostep Hell has designed a new kitchen set of knives for them. And they're sending me some other knives as well. I'll keep those as a surprise. But I do still buy some Real Steel knives as well to review here. But there's more. There's always more. I want to tell you about my health. I haven't given you any new videos for a few days. And even the last one, it was recorded well, when it was published, I was very sick that day already. And I've been sick for 3 or 4 days now, very, very bad, that I've done nothing. But I feel quite a bit better today, and that's why I'm recording this. This is Sunday. Hopefully I can get this rolled up and published really quickly, because it won't need much editing. So, there's issues going on with me. One of the reasons I do this channel is sort of as therapy for myself, to keep me distracted from my own health issues and things. But mainly I do this channel because I want to help people who live on a tighter budget, primarily those people, to help them get a good grasp of a knife before they shell out their hard-earned money to buy it. Somebody who's earns $100,000 a year, they buy a $100 knife, and if they don't like it, it's not a big deal. But if you're one of those guys that's making $20,000 a year or less, which some of you are, I know, you don't want to shell out $100 or even $50 or even $20 on a knife and find out it's no good. And that's the main reason why I do these reviews, so that you'll be able to get a good understanding of a knife before you shell out your hard-earned money to get one. But actually, nobody really wants to waste any money, even if you're earning $100K. But you can absorb that cost easier when you have more money. But there's very few reviewers deliberately targeting budget knives, so that the people that are most needing the budget information, there's not very many guys like me doing that. And so that's that's the main reason I do that. So I found a couple things. One of my viewers, a Canadian viewer, pointed me out to the fact that Cabela's has got the SOG Terminus XR on sale right now. It's the G10 version, D2 steel, OD green handle, stonewash finish on the blade. That's just under 3-inch long blade. You've got thumb studs on it, you've got a flipper tab, and you've got SOG's version of the access lock called the XR lock. It's a pretty decent knife, and I hope to get one myself to review for you guys on this channel. But right now that sale's going on. And if you use Honey on your browser, you can get another 15%, not $15, $15 off. And that's how much they charge for shipping within Canada generally. Or you can have them ship it to the closest store to where you live, but there's not a lot of Cabela's stores in Canada. So if you've got Honey, if you don't have Honey, the code that it came up was called Legendary. So type in Legendary on the thing when you're checking out, and you should get that $14.89 off below the sale. It's normally an $80 knife. It's now $59.99, so 60 Canadian dollars, which right now with the exchange rate is about 42, 44 US dollars. So that's not a bad price for that knife, and it's getting a lot of good reviews. You can watch stuff like, I generally don't watch reviews, but I wanted to before I talk to you about this. Nick Shabazz, he's got a review of it. He sings, he says there's a couple things bad with it, and of course there are, but he says it's quite a good knife. I watched Gideon's tactical review of it. It's a decent knife. Some other things, another place to shop is called Drop. It used to be called Mass Drop. If you're not part of Mass Drop or Drop now, if you join using any of my links that I've got down below, you will get $10 off your first purchase. That's US dollars. And right now they've got the new CJRB, I keep saying it wrong, the CJRB Rampart with D2 steel. It's a flipper. It's got right and left pocket clips. It's on for 32 US dollars. Get $10 off that, $22. If you want the one with carbon fiber handles, it's $35. If you want copper handles, it's $45. So take off $10, $35 for a copper handled knife. Not bad. That's on for 6 more days. That's if you're watching this on Sunday, April 5th, 6 more days for that. So April 11th, around then is when they no longer have it. There's another knife. I reviewed my first Amare knife. They've got the FILEDBRO. It's got an access lock. It's got right and left pocket clips as well. So does the Rampart right and left pocket clips. That one's on for $50 US. Take $10 off if you're a brand new customer. But that's only on for 3 more days. They've even got the Bestech BISON, but that's a more expensive knife. That's $89 US. They've got a whole bunch of stuff. The way Drop works is they have a lot of knives or all kinds of other items, wallets, EDC stuff, electronics, audio equipment, some clothing stuff like EDC pants, that kind of stuff. They got all kinds of stuff, especially stuff that men love. And they generally get it in for a week, 2 weeks. But the way it works is they become an intermediary between the manufacturer and you. So they sell a number of items and then they have the manufacturer ship it to you, generally. And then they've got other knives that they've had custom collaboratives made, and they have those in stock, and those they have long term, like for several months at a time. So if you're not familiar with Drop, please use one of my links, join up, and get yourselves $10 off. Disclaimer, if you're a new customer and you join up using my links, I also get $10 credit towards future purchases. So you're helping yourself, you're helping me, but only if you end up making a purchase. So that's all I wanted to share with you today. Hopefully I'll have a full review for you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching Canadian Cutting Edge. You guys are awesome. You Patreon supporters, you're even nicer than awesome. Thank you very much for all the help you guys are to this channel. And remember, guys, always cut towards your chum, not your thumb. And by the way, this is the Kaiser Domen. I've got a review of it up just from last week, I think. Bye for now.